Now you can add agent skills to Google AntiGravity. This is something that we have not seen in Cursor or Windsurf and even in Claude Code. So in this video, I'm going to show you that how you can add skills inside your existing project or maybe inside a brand new project. And also I'm going to share how to format your skills.md file. So before you proceed, please just click on the like button and click on subscribe as well. Alright, so all of the guideline related to agent skills is provided in this URL. Just go to antigravity.google/docs/skills. And here it is mentioned that how you can set up your skills folder inside your existing project or maybe inside an empty project. So in this case, I have just opened an empty folder inside Google AntiGravity, and here I need to set up a folder to add skills inside that folder. So first thing that you need to do is just create a folder named .agent. So make sure that you are inside the main directory of your project, and here you can just create a new folder, just name it .agent. And now inside this folder, just create another folder which is called skills. Make sure to name these folders accurately. There is no spelling mistake, so just make sure that you don't make any mistakes. And now inside the skills folder, just create another folder and just now give it something like front-end skills. We just add certain kind of skills for front-end. So overall, our directory structure is looking like this. .agent folder is the parent folder inside your main root directory, and then there is skills folder, then there is this your skills folder, and then skill.md file. Now here's the content that you need to add inside that skill.md file. You need to just copy it from here, and then you can just open Chatgpt or just open Claude or Gemini. And now you can just give it a prompt. This is a skills format. Please create a skill for me. So this is the basic prompt that I'm going to give it in here. This is the skills format. Please create a NanoBanana Pro skills for me to create placeholder images whenever we are creating a front-end design or landing page of a website. So you can create any sort of skills. In this case, just to give you an example, I'm just going to create this particular skill where our AI agent AntiGravity is going to create placeholder images or like actual images for our website. So rather than just creating basic AI designs, now we can create high quality images that we can insert directly inside our web design. You can create any other sort of skill. Maybe you can create a code review skill where AntiGravity can actually review your code, or even you can create a testing skill where Google AntiGravity can actually conduct the certain sort of testing for front and back end of your project. So you can just imagine any sort of skill that you want to give to Google AntiGravity, and then you can just like enter that in here inside Chatgpt and ask it to now update the content of this template. Since we are using NanoBanana Pro, so we need to provide an API key as well from our Gemini AI Studio. So AntiGravity can actually create unlimited number of images for our project. And to do that, just go to Google AI Studio. Then from here, just choose NanoBanana Pro. Make sure that NanoBanana Pro is selected. Then simply just click on this get code. And from here, you can just like get code for REST. So you can either choose Python or TypeScript as well, but just choose REST and then just copy code from here. And I have just added this line. This is the code to call API key for NanoBanana Pro. And then I'll just paste that code and everything is ready. So now just press enter, and now it is creating content for that file. We can just like easily just copy this content from here, and then we can just paste that inside skill.md file. Now you need to just copy everything from here, but the problem is the md file that it has created, it has some other extra content as well. So we'll just like copy that separately. So I'll just copy it from here and then paste that inside skill.md. Now you can just create another skill to maybe create better code or something else. Now you can just give it a prompt to create a landing page. So I'm just going to give it this prompt: create a landing page for AI agents development company. Multiple images to our website. You can generate images using NanoBanana Pro. Follow the guideline in skills.md, and also you need to provide your API key. You can just copy it from Google AI Studio. Just copy any API key from here or just create a new one, and then we can just like provide your API key. And there you go. You can see when I just gave it that prompt, first it analyzed that skill.md file, then it followed all of those guidelines, and now it has prepared this plan to create that landing page. So I'll just ask you to please continue. It is going to create a landing page. Here is the implementation plan. So now it is going to create a landing page based on this implementation plan. So first we can see it has just created this images directory, and inside this directory it is going to store images, and then it is going to use all of those images inside the main landing page. Okay, so you can see inside this images folder, it has just created all of these different images to use on the website. So because we are using our own paid API key, so that's why it is going to create unlimited number of images, as many images as required inside your website. And there you go, our website is ready. You can see it is using all of these images that it has just generated. So rather than a basic design, now it is using images to create more customized design. Now you can create maybe a new skill and then name it a design skill, and then you can just like provide further guideline to create better designs. So first we created that front-end skill and we asked it to use NanoBanana Pro. Now you can just like maybe create color theory skill to use better colors inside the designs. So by using these agent skills, now you can boost the performance of Google AntiGravity. But if you want to ship a production ready code and you do not want to ship any of the bugs that these AI code editors actually can create, So to do that, you can use tools like TestSprite. You can integrate that inside Google AntiGravity and you can boost its performance further. So this is TestSprite. Just go to testsprite.com or just click on the link in description. TestSprite is basically an AI agent that tests, fixes and validates your software. You can sign up absolutely for free and start using TestSprite right now. Now to integrate TestSprite inside your AI code editor, you can simply just click on this install now button, and now you can just copy this code from here and then just paste it inside your MCP configuration file. You can create an API key and then add that in here, and then you can just directly paste that inside your MCP configuration file. Once you have done that, now you can just come back to Google AntiGravity and ask it to please conduct the front-end testing using TestSprite MCP server. Then just press enter, and now it is going to conduct front-end testing using TestSprite MCP. Now it has just opened this test configuration page, and here you need to provide some details. First of all, if your project has an authentication system and it needs login to access all of the features, you can just provide that in here. Otherwise you can just continue, and here you need to provide a product specification document as well. To create a product specification document for this project, we can just come back to Gemini and then ask it to create a product specification document. Press enter, and now Gemini is going to analyze first of all your project, and then it is going to create a product specification document. Ideally you need to have this document before starting the project, but if you don't have one, if you already just started this project, so the best way is then to create one using your AI code editor, or just use Chatgpt and then create a product specification document. So there is a product specification document. I can just copy it from here, then I can just create a new Google document file, then I can just paste these specifications in here, and now I can just download it. Now you can just drag and drop this document inside this product specification document section inside this testing configuration page, and then click on continue, and you can see right now Google AntiGravity is conducting this testing using TestSprite MCP server. And inside your dashboard on TestSprite, you can just find your project. So this is the latest project, which is called Gemini Skills, and once you open that, you can see it is conducting all of these different tests. You can see there are all of these different tests are in progress. One is just failed. If I just click on this failed test, and it has the screen recording of this test. If I just open that, and you can see this test was failed. Here is an example of test from a previous project where you can see it conducted overall 13 tests and 5 were passed and all other were failed. So now you can just go back to Google AntiGravity and ask it to now fix all of the issues that it found, and using TestSprite MCP server, now it can actually fix all of the issues inside your project. And there you go, you can see Google AntiGravity has just fixed all of the issues one by one that TestSprite identified. So this is how you can simply just find and fix all of the bugs inside your code. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any further questions, just leave your comments in the comment section, and I see you next video. Bye bye.